Wow, nobody. That's wild. Ahoy! How we doing? I'm making simple sugar. Simple syrup, I should say. What's going on with everyone? How we doing? Hell yeah, dude. Trying to make the best of this Monday, you know? Trying to make the absolute best of it. It's been a wild and wacky week. Can't even use... I'm not even using the peeler properly. Simple. Oh, nice. Yeah, it's actually really easy. It's a lot easier than people think. Oh, thank you, Lynette. Welcome on in. I make a lot of videos. I live stream stuff. You know, mostly video game related. Sometimes I make videos about, hey, what's going on? Sometimes I make videos about movies and things. I try to have like a good variety of content. So if you're looking for something to watch while you're bored, check me out. I just try to live stream when I'm like working and stuff, doing mundane things like peeling limes. If you have, you know, access to like some basic chemicals like citric acid and malic acid, you can even make your own super juices. You can make your own super juices at home, and if you like make cocktails, or you know, you're just interested in making non-alcoholic things, you can make some really fun stuff with it. So highly recommend giving that a shot. It's actually not too hard to locate. Citric and malic acid. You can probably buy it on Amazon. So, Archie? You talking about the dog there? Hey, what's up, Ghostly? How you been? Cardamom star anise. Ooh, that sounds good. That sounds really good. I'm a big sucker for cardamom. It's really easy to overdo it though. Like there was this seasonal coffee place seasonal drink I get at a coffee place I go to. Oh, sorry, one sec. Okay, what were we talking about? What is it? Trivia? Alright, let's do the trivia. I have tried Lime Talk. I like Lime Talkies. I used to not eat Talkies at all. Actually, Trader Joe's has a really good version of their Talkies. I was kind of a skeptic about them, but I tried them per someone's suggestion. We went on a date and we were looking for snacks. We went to Trader Joe's and she's like, dude, you gotta try these. And I tried them and I'm like, okay, actually, they're not bad. I couldn't stop eating them. Extra lime? Could I just like squeeze a fresh lime on it? Might not have the same effect. Maybe it would. Yeah, the Trader Joe's version. I ate crow. They're pretty damn addicting. I had to try and stop eating them. Oh my god, this peeler doesn't want to grab this last little bit right here. That's actually a good question. I want to say he's like a Great Dane or something, but he's... Hello. Hey, Annie. How's it going? I want to say he's a Great Dane, but I don't think he is. Maybe he kind of looks like a boxer, too, though. He has like a boxy face. Where's Bob? This is like a reference I'm not getting. Thank you, Annie. Yeah, actually, Doberman might be a good guess, too. But he doesn't have the color variation, though. So that's the only reason why I wouldn't think he's a Doberman. I don't know, I'm betting on, like, maybe a mix? Maybe he's a mix of a Great Dane and a Doberman, or like a boxer or something. Hey, Dino. Oh, it is? No way. He actually is a Great Dane? That's wild. I don't understand these references you guys are talking about. Someone said Archie? Like, I know Archie, I know the comics, but... Someone's saying, where's Bob? I don't know, where is Bob? What is that? Who is Archie? You know those memes on, like, Instagram? When it's like, someone does something, like, really embarrassing, and they have, like, these really obscure pictures, and it looks like a clickbait title, and it's like, what is he doing? I love those. That's kind of what I'm getting from this comment section right now. That's really what it reminds me of. These questions seem like clickbait. Will Smith slapped Chris Rock at the Oscars. I'm actually digging this trivia. I like this. It's entertaining. Honestly, unwarranted. It was kind of... He went really far. But I don't really like Chris Rock. I don't think he's very funny. So, I'm not going to say he deserved it, but... Oh, thank you, Annie. Thank you so much. I'd love to see you on a live stream sometime. Or, you know, check out some of my other videos. I'm working on some cool stuff right now. Things that aren't video game or movie related too. But they just take time because the subject matter is very heavy. So, if you're into like those, like video essay type videos, that's kind of what it is. Archie football team? I feel like I'm going to say something and someone's going to be like, oh, he said the thing, and then I'm going to get like edited into a compilation of someone saying like debatably like racist things or something. I don't know. The space shuttle that exploded, that was I think it starts with an N. No, it doesn't start with an N. It was... It's right on the tip of my tongue. It's like it wasn't the Discovery. The Orville. Challenger. It was the Challenger. The Challenger exploded. Whoa, look at this line. Hold up. Look at this. It has a nipple right here, so it's like the top of it, but it also has a butt on it at the same spot. Look at that. So it has two. That is weird. Look at that. That is so bizarre. I've never seen that before. Never once seen that.
Receiving incoming transmission.
I have peeled many limes. I've never seen that once. Hell yeah. Yes, it does work with limes. It works with anything that has like oil that comes out of the that secretes from the pores. Oh, right. I should be pouring this. I'm making the simple syrup as well. It's like I need more water. And you really want to stir the simple syrup like while it's still hot. Oh, thank you. You want to stir the sugar and the water together to make the simple syrup while it's still hot, because if it cools down, it's going to be impossible to stir the solid bits on the side. Then you just have crystallized sugar that goes nowhere and doesn't mix. Unless you add more hot water, but then you can throw off your ratio, so you have to be really careful about that. What country produces the most coffee? I'm gonna say the easy answer. I'm gonna say Colombia. Oh yeah, it is. Okay, Archietown. I'll search it after this. I'm making simple syrup right now. It's very shrimple. I'm just stirring the water and the sugar together. If you don't stir it now, you'll suffer the consequences later. So, you gotta be on top of that. Oh, it's Brazil. Dang. You know what? I think Brazil is gonna be my other guess, just because there's so much land there. I just thought, go for the easy answer. Colombia seems like they would be the #1 producer, but maybe it's just like their land or something that has that facilitates the best kind of coffee. I don't know. Peru. That wouldn't have been a bad guess, honestly, but Peru is kind of small. What are the 3 primary colors? Okay, so I mess this one up all the time. I think it's red, blue, and yellow. Red, blue, yellow. I think so. I have not played, well, okay, so I played it, but I didn't do any, like, the online stuff. I used to just play poker with my friends on Red Dead Redemption. That was so much fun. We used to actually like dress up as cowboys and sit in our rooms and actually, like live stream it with each other. Oh, it is red, blue, and yellow. Nice. I swear, some people try to throw me off with that. What What is it? CMYK? What is CMYK? What social media has the most total users? I'm gonna say Twitter. I'm gonna guess Twitter or X, whatever people call it these days. I'm making a super lime juice. I have to peel the limes first, and then I hit it with a acid concoction to extract the oils from the peels. And then we blend it all together and make a delicious mess. Ah, thank you, Lynette. I appreciate that. Oh, it's Lynetta. I'm a douchebag. Thank you, Lynetta. I think it's X. I think it's Twitter or X, which are the same thing. I'm kind of curious now. I think my next guess would probably be like TikTok or something. Gotta use my super monkey grip on your grandma's account. That's cool, man. You don't have to. I'll take all the stuff I can get. What is that symbol? I always see that, but I never know what it is. Wait. What was the answer, Whaley's? I didn't see it. Walleye John. In the classic rock band that's saying about standing on a corner in Winslow, Arizona? What? Is that a real question? Winslow, Arizona. Rock band? What? Classic rock band. I'm perplexed. I don't know about that one. God. Jeez. I'm gonna say, what's that band that Bret Michaels is in? Oh, dude, I almost said the Eagles. It was Joe. Damn. I was gonna say like Poison or something. What's that band that Bret Michaels is in? It's Poison. Oh, it was Instagram. Oh, okay. I could see that. Damn, wrong on two fronts. Damn. I was doing so good, too. Oh, I didn't make a label for this. Wow, I'm already messing up. Yep, walleye's catching up. Yo, mama. True. That is so true. Okay. That's done. We do dehydrate fruit. We dehydrate, actually I need to dehydrate some fruit because we have a bunch of these half-peeled things just sitting around. So what I like to do is I slice them up really thin, put them on a tray, and you have to leave it on a super low temperature for like sometimes like 36 hours. So it's always good to do it way ahead of time. Ooh, and I'm done peeling actually, so I can take this. You should. Do it. Start a channel. What is the capital of Nebraska? Oh my god. Why would anybody know anything ever about Nebraska? I, for the life of me, cannot think of the capital of Nebraska off the top of my head. It's just not coming up at all. Yeah, I think I'm at a loss on that one. I have no clue. You know the capital of Nebraska?
Capital of what?
Nebraska. Can't think of it, right?
Trying to think of college basketball.
Oh, yeah.
The teams with
Yeah, that would be a good one. I cannot think of it. This was 4, so 24. Lincoln. It's Lincoln.
Lincoln.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have never guessed
Me either. Oh, and I just spilled a bunch of this on the cutting board. Oh, that's not gonna work. I need to get. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I would have never guessed that. You am a YouTuber, absolutely. 200%. We're just mixing up the acids. And if you feel really meticulous about it, you can grab a glove, mix it up, and try to squeeze the oil out of the peels. What candy bar is said to really satisfy? I'm gonna say Snickers, because I know they've changed their slogan a couple of times. Yeah, I'm gonna say Snickers, because they changed it a couple of times to really satisfy your hunger. I will check you out, Lynetta. I'm gonna check you out so hard. Well, I'll check you out after this, actually. It's hard for me to do it while I'm live. Alright, now we're gonna set that aside. Blue Craw? Has it been a while? Oh, it is Snickers. Hell yeah. Woo! I remember stuff. You know, it's really crazy though, because my memory is terrible. I took a hit on the head a couple years ago when I fell down some stairs. Name a car for an edit. I vaguely remember that. Thanks for playing Walleye Trivia. Hey, thank you, Walleye. That was a lot of fun. Thank you so much. I hope you have a great one. We love Walleye Joe. Is it Walleye Joe? Walleye John. Now here's something I really love. I love when we get fruit and it's got stickers all over it. Bruh. I gotta peel every sticker off before I peel the actual fruit. Crazy. Name a car for an edit. I vaguely remember this. Were you also the one that asked me what my favorite car was? You only have 2 subs, Lynetta? He'll get there. I believe in you! No, I need the space. I need to get rid of this. This needs to go. So I'm gonna stir this and get it the hell out of here. All right, let's get this syrup out of here.
Yeah,
Hey, how's it going?
good, how are you?
Pretty good.
I don't know if you discovered yet, but that line isn't pulling.
This one, right?
Yeah,
I figured.
we thought it was the keg, because we got brand new cider. And so then I switched them out just to test it, and nothing came out, even when I put the red on there, so.
Wait, this one or this one?
That, the number 14, the last one.
Oh, the last one. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to. I was like, maybe it's a little frozen, but I'll check it out.
That's good.
UCO2
That's a good
is running
start.
kinda low also, so I don't know if that.
Okay.
How long has it been like that for?
3.
That happened on Friday.
Friday. And then
6.
you guys swapped the CO2 tank since then?
For the beer, I don't think so.
Yeah, that might be-
No, we had to swap out that one for the soda guns, but I don't think we swapped out the ones. for beer.
Boom.
That might be it. I'll check it out right now.
Okay, thank you.
I have to count and remove stickers at the same time. This is really hard for me.
Right. And usually the ciders are higher percentage than
Yeah.
the regular stuff anyway, so, yeah, it was weird.
Yeah.
Oh, no, it was Thursday. It was Thursday because Eddie was here doing prep.
Thursday.
And it was in the morning. The keg blew because Chloe just wanted to have a
Okay.
sip of cider. And then.
And if you don't, I hope you have a great day.
So a little bit of the old cider came out, which could have been just what was in the line. but
Yeah.
Something pushed it.
So it must have not been enough pressure in there, maybe.
Maybe.
That's yeah. Even when I open it, it trickles a little bit, but not a whole lot. I think that's what it is. Let me swap it out.
That was a bad one. What am I doing with that big old container of strawberries in there? Up on the rack in there. It's taking up quite a bit of room.
The Cambro, that
Yeah.
needs to get turned into syrup.
Oh, okay.
And then I ordered extra strawberries so that we can augment the syrup because we were running out of syrup before we were running out of tequila.
Yeah, I noticed there was already some Oleo made on the top of it, so that's what was kind of like throwing me off.
That's because he made Oleo to go with that. So that's augmenting that.
Mm.
And then I just bought more strawberries because I feel like we're probably going to need to do more of this. But then we need to also have more strawberries for the cordial.
Why can't she make a normal drink? Why can't she make something everybody hates?
Margarita of the week or season or whatever.
Yeah. Why does everybody like margaritas? Ugh.
Okay.
Well, I guess while I'm waiting for these lemons to sit in the acid, I can do that.
Yeah, you can use that. We're moving that stuff.
Alright, how many lemons do we have here? I need like a box or something.
There was a couple of really fun vendors yesterday. Well, to me, there was a really nice dog collar lady. She has some really beautiful leather pieces. I got one for my pit bull, but it's a little small. But she's local, so I can trade it out.
Oh, okay, sick.
And then there was this guy that has like actual honey bees, and he literally just harvested the honey yesterday or the day before, which is cool. So like, can't get fresher than that, right?
Yeah.
Which is so good for your allergies, right? To consume.
Is it?
Yeah, to consume
Oh, yeah.
honey from wherever you are, because they're obviously pollinating from whatever is around and local. Anyway, that's just what I've heard. And if you're having allergy issues, that you should have local raw honey.
Yes.
So anyway, that's my plan. And then what else did I get? I got and then Tom had some nice screen printed stuff, Richmond. Birthday victory and stuff, and I got Diana a little t-shirt that she can wear. She probably won't wear it to school, but like we're going to Hawaii for sister's graduation. It's gonna be warm, you know what I mean? So it's kind of like a crop top t-shirt, but I think she'll be more likely to wear it there, like an item. Anyway, that was fun.
Alright, kids, let's peel some freaking lemons. Hi, Tony. Tony. What came first, the toe or the knee? That's a terrible joke. That's a terrible joke. I'm sorry, Tony. I don't know. What am I doing? What are we doing? Oh, I missed the sticker. Dang it. Now is where the serious part starts. You know, I should probably write down how many batches I'm doing.
Okay, smoky.
Yeah, I don't want to forget my numbers. If I forget my numbers, I put the wrong amount of acid in. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. There's nothing more serious in the world than lemons. See, I almost messed up too. I almost didn't take the lemon seriously because I didn't write down the amount of batches I made. Then you know what happens? Then my numbers are off. And then I get publicly executed.
Shamed first.
Shame first. It's almost worse
Then
than
executed.
almost worse than the execution part. These lemons suck. They don't have any density to them. There's no resistance. It's like I'm peeling a sponge. Yeah, I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some of these lemons in here. So I have this huge container full of half-peeled lemons. And I'm just gonna juice those and bolster the whole thing. Save more juice. Probably gonna throw off the flavor a tiny bit. It'll be a little bit more sour, but it's fine. I need to get rid of all those lemons in there anyways. We have almost an entire box of half-peeled lemons. I'm just like, why isn't anybody doing anything with this? Why am I the only one? It's always me, you know? I'm the solution man, and you know, I don't always like being the solution man. Sometimes I want to be the kickback guy. You know what I mean? I don't always get to be the kickback guy. Putting on my get shit done pants. You know? Maybe this week I'll be able to be the kickback guy, but we'll see. Never know. I much prefer peeling limes because they're not super squishy. Lemons have like no density to them. You know, I was working the other day with this guy who didn't even know how to fucking sweep properly.
Didn't know how to what?
Sweep.
Like use a broom?
Yeah. He looked like...
Was he using the wrong end or something? What the fuck? How do you not know how to sweep?
I don't know.
Isn't it self-explanatory?
He looked like a Frankenstein monster trying to sweep, like... And I'm like, dude, what are you doing? Like, you're making a bigger mess. You need to, like, slowly kind of move with it. You know what I mean? Like...
Wow.
It was kind of pathetic. I was like, can I just do this part? Can I just broom?
Wow. So maybe he's never had to do housework?
I don't know. I was like, can I just sweep for you? Because, like...
They only have a vacuum?
So what happened was one of the forklifts started leaking a bunch of, like, what is it? It's the red liquid.
What's the what?
It was the red liquid, like transmission, I guess.
Oh.
Yeah, it was leaking a bunch of transmission fluid all over the place.
Ooh.
And nobody realized until the cart or the thing had already moved across halfway of the entire arena. So we had to go back with cat litter all over the arena and try to get it to absorb that shit.
Oh my god.
It was horrible. But
Oh, shit.
it would have otherwise been a pretty short day, so it was actually kind of nice. They gave us something to do for like 2 hours. But yeah, it was painful watching this guy sweep.
That's crazy. I've never heard that before.
Yeah, I agree. I agree with you, West. You should definitely change your name, Lynetta. Yeah, I guess because the cat litter is super absorbent, it just like picked all the oil
for
and
sure.
stuff
Oh
up.
yeah, that's one of the best things.
I wasn't sure if it would work on oil, but I guess it does.
Oh yeah, it works. Yeah, that's what they always tell us to do when we're cleaning up our carpool, was to throw cat litter when we were trying to sell our house.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, throw some cat litter down. It'll suck that shit right up, and then I'll let you go over it with like a little broom and some fucking, or a little, scrub brush and some dish soap when you're done.
Huh.
It'll look brand new. I was like, really? Okay.
Wow.
That was when I was a kid. We had lots of cats, so it worked out. Lots of cats and lots of cat litter.
I mean, I knew people use like sawdust for puke and stuff like that for kids. Yeah, like when they puked at a school or something.
Yeah, yeah.
That's like really old school though. I don't even know if people do that anymore.
I think they've all switched to cat litter because it's so much more accessible.
Wow.
It's
Yeah,
easy to
sawdust is kind
acquire.
of sawdust is like a byproduct, so that makes sense. We're not in the wood age anymore.
Yeah, I mean, if we were on the prairie,
Yeah. Like back in the 80s, everything was wood.
right,
Or like wood pattern. It was kind of
Right.
like,
for sure.
it's nostalgic, but goddamn, it looks so bad. In my opinion.
My grandfather was a woodworker, so a lot of the stuff that we had was hand-me-downs
Oh, okay.
from stuff that he had made, and he was.
Receiving incoming transmission.
The upholstery was probably the worst part. The wood was done really beautifully, and the upholstery was like, you know how the things are just dated.
Yeah.
Like this looks like my grandmother's print, like goddamn flowers and
Yeah. Yeah, I could see that.
ew.
So feminine.
Ugh.
Ugh.
Gross.
Oh. There's like incel talk on the internet. They call women femoids.
Femoids,
Femoids.
like hemorrhoids.
It's just to make them sound like, it's like a humanoid sort of thing.
Oh.
It's like just a nerdy ass like I don't go outside type of speak. It's so funny to me. Like I jokingly say femoid, but I don't want people to actually think I'm being serious about it, so I don't say it unless like I know somebody.
Yeah, careful about who you say it around.
Yeah. I just taught you an internet term.
Thanks, dude. Gotta keep me current. I know my daughter gave me a schooling the other day because I said simp,
Oh yeah.
and it used to mean something different than it means now. I use it as in the simpleton, like
Yeah.
basic,
Yeah, like he's an idiot.
She's like, it doesn't mean like that anymore, Mom.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, okay. So she explained it to me, and I was like, oh, okay. Okay, she's like, yeah, so don't use it like you used to use it because that's not what it means. And I was like, thanks.
So
I'm calibrating.
my mom, like, when after she got divorced, she kind of had trouble like dating, like, and she found out the term simp like super late.
Oh.
And she's like, why can't I just find like a normal guy? Like, what's wrong with all these people, right? Like they're all just like I don't know, like little boys. They're just stupid. And I'm like, but they're willing to like do stuff for you. And she's like, yeah, is there like the term for that? I'm like, yeah, it's a simp. She's like, simp.
She was like,
I'm
wait.
surrounded by simps. And I was like, I just lost it. I'm surrounded by simps. I'm like, don't say that though,
Don't
please.
say that. That part. That's not.
You're right, but no.
You're not wrong. Don't say that. Ugh. That would suck.
Lynetta, there's a setting to change your YouTube account versus just your name about like how you appear on here. Oh, all right. See you later, Lynetta. I'll check you out. Hopefully I can find you. What's up? I did teach my mom the Hawaiian flower and bukkake are not the same thing. That's hilarious. She thought bukkake and pikake were the same thing? Jesus Christ. That's hilarious. I mean, kind of off topic, but I used to have this like weird thing used to happen in my brain where I couldn't think of mushroom and marshmallow at the same time. I know it's like not exactly the same, but yeah. It was always one or the other. Brain associations are weird. Oh, so many lemons. Almost done. Then I gotta make some strawberry syrup. That'll be nice. What you up to, Wes? Making some music today? Speedrunning Scrabble. Okay, speaking of Scrabble, did you ever play Upwards? Upwards was like my favorite, like Scrabble-like word game.
I love that game.
You played Upwards?
Oh, I loved it.
Upwards
so
was
much.
awesome.
I played it a lot too, actually. I wasn't sure if you were talking to your phone or talking
Oh,
to
yeah, I
your
was.
face.
I was.
Okay. I was like,
Just jumping in.
yeah, I love it.
No, I'm open to interjections. Honestly, I love Upwards. That was one of my favorite games of all time.
Let's have an Upwards tournament.
You could hijack people's words. It was great. See, if someone wrote like Jack, I could put hijack and then literally hijack the word. That game was so fun. Wordle. Yeah, I never played Wordle. Oh, huh. Interesting. I didn't know. That's what Wordle is? I had no idea what it was. I never bothered to play it. Anytime like stuff gets hyped like that, I'm like, nah, I'm good. I'm not trying to fall in with the crowd, you know what I mean? Sometimes it's good to fall into the crowd, but that's a situation I don't feel is entirely necessary. Oh, so it's like a variation of the game? That's kind of sick. One hype train I did jump on was Among Us. That game was awesome. My strategy was always just to sit in one spot and not do anything, not do any of the tasks at all, and make the rest of the team do it. And they'd be like, what was this guy doing? Oh, no, I was just sitting at the table, minding my own business. Couldn't have possibly been me. Yeah, it was fun for a while. It did get a little dry. Matter of fact, speaking of which, I don't know if you ever watched me play that Nuclear Nightmare game. It's supposed to be inspired by The Thing. But they made a new version of it, so it's a lot more like the movie, which is super sick, and I really want to try it out. I might live stream it if I have time later today. I might do it with my brother. We might even do it in an open lobby with like a bunch of people, because I think it would be way more fun that way if you're playing with people you don't know. It's easier to like convince somebody, oh yeah, like, no, I'm not the thing, I'm not the guy. Yeah, that new version is sick though, because you can transform back to normal or to a monster, like back and forth interchangeably. So you can like appear normal whenever you want to, which is great. So you can go around a corner as a monster, come back around as a dog. It's so sick. I really like to see how they implemented it. Yeah, it's a really fun game. It's freaky too. The first time I was playing, I did not know what to expect. There's like shit pounding down your door, and you can't really do anything about it unless you have traps set up. It's freaky, dude. It's so good though. If you want to play it sometime, I'd be down. I don't think it's very expensive either. The game's still technically not in like beta, but it's still in like a testing phase, so they're slowly trickling in new content. Yeah, dude, you should play with us if you're able to. I don't think it's expensive. I think the game's like, last time I checked, it was like $8 or something. So, all right, time to add some acids. Go back. Sweet. It's $2? Yeah, you should definitely get it. $2 is crazy. That's like nothing, dude. I'll buy it for you. Yeah, even if you go into like a stranger's lobby and just play with like a bunch of randos, it's also really fun. I'd argue it's actually more fun that way. Okay. This was done on 3/17. Nobody touched it since then.
But
This is from like last Tuesday.
that's when it was first started with the soaking of the tequila.
Yeah, it
And
should.
then I don't know when it got strained with
It says it was done on 3/17.
strained or
Yeah, ready to go. 3/17.
I don't know if it was, that's what I'm saying. It was
Hmm.
still around Thursday.
How many pounds of?
It's 1 pound per liter.
So this would be 5 pounds
It's
then?
on the prep sheet, but if.
Well, no, I'm
if
just
you
saying
add it-
because I don't know how many strawberries are in here.
You don't know how many.
Try to weigh it like this. Probably off.
That's not with the oleo, correct?
No, there's nothing else in here. It's just
I think he might have added an extra pound.
there's some oil in here. That's about it. Or there's some mint.
There's mint and there's hibiscus.
I actually don't have anything I can compare it to right now. What should I say? 5 pounds? Just say 5 pounds. I mean, there's 5 bottles here.
Yeah, but those should be.
4 pounds? I'm just trying to think like the containers, right? Kind of
Yeah.
Kind of looks like 4 pounds.
I'd say 4.
Yeah.
I'd say 4.
Oh, hey, Lynetta.
It's already on the sweeter side. We don't want it any sweeter than that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you're going to use your sugar based on how many pounds you have, so I would err on the light side. And then we're going to add more strawberries to it. And the oleo, if you're going to add that, has sugar in it.
The oleo that's in there?
Yeah.
Okay. What's my favorite drink on the menu? I don't know. On this particular menu, still haven't tried the triple
What cider
thing.
was it?
I was interested in that one.
Did it dry stale?
So I tried this one.
Oh,
It's called the Insane Plantain. It has Rittenhouse, which is I believe that's it's a whiskey of some kind. Drambuie banana liquor, banana liqueur, allspice, dram, walnut bitters, black walnut bitters. That one's really good. It's very strong too. I actually really like that one a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the Insane Plantain was bananas.
Because the cider poured fine all weekend. Well, I'm wondering, did it come from the other keg? Because the one that was on that line was far west. Guava.
I have to do some seriously. Oh yeah, is that what it's like? A rusty nail?
The second we took that other one.
Huh. Yeah, I've never had a rusty nail before. I had an idea for a rusty nail though, or like a spin-off drink. It was called a tetanus shot, and it was I forgot what we put in it, but it was supposed to be like a response to that, basically.
Try to put that hibiscus mead on a top.
No, it's a nitro. We can't get it, I mean, unless we want to put another captain.
It's like
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking, all the sugars. And
yeah, it just
Could
clumped
you-
up.
that's why you only use one line for ciders.
Right, so we have a dedicated line. For that reason exactly.
Wow, I'm learning something.
When I saw that one down, I thought, oh, we're getting ready to convert it to cider. Or to a mead.
Never added this stuff to this.
I mean, if you want to do another natural only line.
I mean, I'd be down to give it a try.
It's just the conversion's a little expensive, so we want to commit for a little while.
Yeah,
For-
I mean,
for
it's
itself.
spring and summer. And I think that Stephen would do it himself. Would convert it himself.
Poor Goober. He's clearly poor Goober.
Like we're right here.
Yeah, there's a reason I don't work with Amazon anymore.
I guess I should be grateful it didn't throw over the fence.
Oh my God, seriously.
Yeah, a lot of the people I work with were like, oh, I'm gonna do like 10 stops in 8 hours, and then I would have to go and finish their route for them every day. I would do like 80 stops, they would do 10 in 8 hours. So I said, screw that, I'm done with that. I'm not blending them in too, right?
No.
Yeah, I didn't think so.
I don't think so. I mean, it'll be better.
Yeah, it would be bitter. It's too green. Too much chlorophyll. Okay. What is that? A little bit of mint. Get that up there. Now we're left with just strawberry. It's not so bad compared to the last few days at 90. Yeah, that's crazy.
I'm getting ready to pull a bunch of mint out of the garden. Should I just throw it away or should I take it actively?
Yeah, we can use it for the Havana if it's not great.
Good, 'cause
Please.
yeah, because that's I need to. I have some other things that I want to put in and put growing, so I need to thin this mint out.
Yeah, I bit the bullet and bought a fucking $400 AC unit. Damn, 12 people got heat stroke? That's insane, dude. Yeah, that's crazy. And you're in Arizona, right? Yeah, that's nutty. I got lost in the desert one time. That sucked. I was with my sister too. I thought we were gonna die, and I felt so bad. I was like, damn, I got my sister killed. But we made it out. Somebody drove by and was like, hey, what are you doing out here? We got really lucky. Yeah, Arizona don't play around, but the desert is like, I don't know, just feels magical out there. I love it, despite the heat. All right, it's blender time, so no, it was probably hot. Just when you're a kid, you have a better ability of dispersing heat from your body. As you get older, it's harder and harder to do, and that's where it becomes stressful on your organs, and it causes more likelihood for cellular division to create what do you call it? Bad copies of cells, and that's where your likelihood for cancer increases, is because you can't disperse your heat properly. Alright, what am I doing with this? Is it different from an oleo, cordial? Same thing?
Strawberry cordial.
Same thing, right?
It should be right under the strawberry.
This one says oleos.
That's because Joey made an oleo to go along with the cordial.
Oh.
So we're just gonna add that like it is, and all you're gonna do is you don't have to worry about adding any sugar or anything because you already did it. You know what I mean? We just augmented the batch. It just doesn't have booze in it. It didn't soak in the strawberry. It didn't soak in the.
Oh, that's what the difference is.
Yeah, correct.
So I'd just be adding water.
Correct.
Okay.
So you've got what is it like? A couple of pounds, I think.
There's
here.
about 4 pounds here. There's some. Oh.
So maybe another pound. I think there was only one that he used.
Okay. So 5 all day.
I mean, you can always add more water if you need to, if it's feeling really thick. But let's start just with 5 pounds.
Am I supposed to strain it afterwards? So
Yeah.
it just says blended bottle.
Blend and bottle.
Yeah. Doesn't really say anything about straining.
I've
Okay.
never made it, so
I just blended the crap out of it, and it got
Yeah.
like really thin. So.
I bet with a Vitamix it'll be fine.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Turned into soup.
Basically, I mean, it was strawberry soup.
Nice. I love strawberry soup.
Getting baked alive and dying slow. Yep. Yep. That is so true. I wonder what the mortality rate for people in hotter places like that is. Like, do people live shorter lives, or like, how does that work? Like, based on what I was just saying, like, heat shortens your lifespan. Six cups going in. Oh my god, it barely all fits. Oh, that was so fast. Hmm. Alright, I'm gonna mute myself just so you don't hear this. Ah, interesting. Yeah, they want to get away from the heat. That's funny. My God, it barely all fit in there. Here, let me show you. It is filled to the That is crazy. I gotta give it a good stir. And you know I'm gonna sample this. Oh yeah, this looks great. Definitely trying this. It's gonna be mostly syrup, but you know. It's not sweet.
It's not sweet at all.
Hardly.
It's really light.
Even with the Oleo.
Too much water.
Maybe. I mean, I even did less on the last one. I used this liquid to replace the rest of the 6 ounces. That probably tastes fine. Probably could use a second batch of that, if anything, or even a third.
Well, I bought more strawberries
So should we
for that
just
reason.
maybe make 2 more of these?
I mean, the whole thing about these is that they sit, but there's not really a need for that. If we're blending it with a Vitamix, I mean, I get the idea of making an Oleo, and that's fun and fine, and it's pulling out all the flavor, but if we're putting everything in the drink anyway, it's the same thing, right? So we could just add more strawberry and sugar. Obviously
Just
not.
as is.
Yeah, right?
I'll take some of this out, blend it up in here. It's gonna be super. Maybe I'll do it in 2 batches.
Yeah, I was gonna say let's split it in half,
And then
add another pound of each.
you want to do a pound of sugar?
I mean, another pound of strawberries.
Oh,
How is
pound
it
of
strawberry wise? Like you're saying,
Strawberry's
it's
there.
just
It's just the sweetness is not there.
okay. Well, let's
Yeah.
split it in half and add some more sugar to
Yeah,
one of them and
so
see.
You said this was 4
Plus 1.
plus 1, but that already had the sugar in it.
Oh, you're right.
Yeah, so it would just be the 4,
Got it.
24 ounces full of sugar.
I don't know why the
I don't
picture
like
wrote it
that,
like
right? That
Can you
measurement.
change that? Can we figure out what 6 shot glasses is measurement wise and change that?
It's 8. 8 shot
8,
glasses.
whatever.
Yeah.
It's so annoying.
Yeah.
I saw that, I was like, seriously, dude? That's how we're measuring stuff?
Let this fully move. So. Okay. Let's go grab some more sugar.
Sugar!
Doesn't want to come out.
So what do you do in that instance? You're trying to like force through the line, like
Yeah, unfortunately we still don't have the our pump, so we connect like just straight CO2 and flush it all out. But right now we don't have it.
can you take one of our CO2 tanks and connect it to your thing somehow, or you're missing a mechanism?
Yeah, it's like a coupling.
Uh-huh.
I think when it goes through the area where it like makes it super cold, it made it like chunk up there.
Well, it's hard too because it's the last line,
going this way, and it curves around that whole fridge. So it's literally the coldest, the coldest
Yeah.
line in the room.
So it's slushy in there.
God damn. That's a lot of sugar.
And I've never ran into this thing.
So
It's great there. Where's the
yes.
just really made me think objectively, like, God damn, that's a lot of sugar. Okay, so 98. $784 grams of sugar per batch. Times 4. 3,130.
784 grams of sugar.
Yeah.
What is that in cups?
Cups?
Yeah, can we just do a simple recipe that doesn't involve weighing the sugar? Can we just say how many cups of sugar is in 6 sugar? Tell the brain. Tell the brain to go get us the grape soda.
It was insane. I couldn't believe it. Because I looked it up afterwards. I was like, why
I'm
are...
not craving grape soda.
Yeah, like, what is
Specifically.
that specific? What's so specific about it?
I'm just keep leaving our garbage on the sidewalk.
Okay, so I'm gonna do. I'm thinking how I'm gonna do this. 4 in here. 1. Right. Two. Three. God, that is a lot of sugar. That is a lot of freaking sugar. But it is supposed to be a syrup, so it makes sense. It's just like, wow. Jeez, man. How am I gonna do this? I guess I can just try to get some out. This has turned into a very messy project. Oh. Hopefully it seeps down in there. I need a slightly bigger container than this one. I need like a 12 quart.
You got 18 over here. You want to switch this out? You want to
Yeah.
switch this out?
I was hoping I could get like a 12 quart or something, but
How many 12
no, I don't think we do. I'm just gonna put it back in here where I originally got it from. So it's fine. Alright, I'm just gonna. Sorry guys, I gotta mute again. Now I need the hand mixer. I need this to. Might as well just put this here.
How you doing?
Great, how are you?
Yeah, I assume you saw the stuff on the board. Just want to make sure in the flowers
Yeah, I
stuff.
don't, do we get Serrano?
No.
Oh, okay. Alright. Muting. Alright, let's give it a shot. See how it tastes. Significantly better. Yeah, that tastes way of shit. Yeah, that's good. That's really good. Now I don't know if I need to bottle it up or not. Alright. Well, seeing as how there's nobody here, I think this is probably a good. It's gonna start getting loud, so I don't want to keep muting myself. I'll catch you guys later.